Hey everybody, it's me, Remy, the comic book poser. I'm here today to welcome you to End of the Poserverse. I've started recording my weekly poll videos on Monday, only because League of Comic Geeks tends to be more up to date by then. But it's Sunday, so I'm literally recording this seconds after the definitive rankings video. Changed the shirt to make it look different. Can't record this on Monday because the Jayhawks are in the national championship, baby. So we know that I'll be distracted, so you can be watching this video with me on Tuesday and either dunking on me because the Jayhawks got rolled by North Carolina, or chatting with me while I'm probably justifiably hungover after a night of celebrating because we're partying like it's 2008, y'all. But to find out what I'm reading this week, and you should check out with me, we'll have to see after this.
Hey, little girl, did you want to know a secret?
I got 5 on it. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Don't forget about this week's streams on stream and chats on Discord. We've got AEW on Wednesday and Friday, and on Sunday we return to the MCU and B-movie format, where we're checking out the Avengers and a movie I think we'll all enjoy. Announcement number 2, don't forget about Shop Talk on this Thursday night, where we are going to interview Manny from the Kickstarter project El Crudo, which is, if you've not read it, think about the Punisher, like, Vietnam War origins, like Punisher Born, which was, I think, a Max imprint, but Nate, it's dope. So join us then, but let's see what we're reading. Alright, this week is a little bit bigger than the last couple, and I feel like it's because I'm actually acknowledging that DC exists. So we're getting part 4 of Apache Delivery Service. Again, I've talked about this each week it's come out. I've enjoyed the book, how much creepier it keeps getting, so we're going to find out what happens now that they're in the bottom of the pit. Next, we get part 2 of Batman Shadow War, so we'll see how Talia responds. Meh. Next, I'm excited that there's a new Batman Beyond book out, that I'm enjoying the Batman The Adventures Continue, so I'm ready for a new Batman Beyond being played with again, that I enjoyed that the cartoon when I was a kid, so I'm excited to see how this book plays out. Black Widow 15, we get the end of the Die by the Blade arc. First, I absolutely love this cover, that I might pick up a couple of them just so I can get one graded, because I think that's a cool representation of Black Widow. But second, like, now that we've somebody who is somebody who's a good challenge from Black Widow's past, and we've seen her kind of get roughed around a bit, but also maybe figure out how to get out of this pickle she's in. It's been a good ride. That I've loved this since issue 1, and I think this Eisner Award-winning creative team has definitely shown why this book picked up some bling. Haha. Next, Deadpool's back, baby. We get Deadpool, Bad Blood, but it's not necessarily new. It's a serialized graphic novel, but I'm okay. I don't think I ever read whatever this is referencing. I'm guessing it was called Bad Blood, so I'm going to read it and love it. Devil's Reign, I think this is the next to last book of the serialized event, that I think there might be 1 or 2 tie-ins left, and then I think I saw that there's a Devil's Reign Omega. So we'll see if Fist gets it handed. Next, I have not been pulling a lot of Fantastic Four, but the Reckoning War book that came out 2 weeks ago, I was so intrigued by that, since it's going to bounce back and forth between its own titles, I think, and Fantastic Four titles. I'm definitely around until I feel like I'm in over my head. From Behemoth, we get Follow Me Into the Darkness number 2. I still haven't read the first one. It's in my to-read pile, so I'll get caught up. Next, we get a new title from AWA, another Resistance spin-off. It is the Joneses number 1, which, looking at the cover, it looks like The Incredibles, where you have a family who is all empowered after the pandemic. They hide that secret, so I want to see what the dark version of The Incredibles looks like. Alright, next from Skybound is Lego Ninjago Garmadon number 1. This isn't for me. I'm going to read it along with Toby. He is obsessed with Ninjago. He's just learning to read. So we are picking this up for him to make him hate reading less. Next from Image is Little Monsters number 2. This is the new Vampire Children series from Lemire and Dustin Nguyen. I enjoyed the first one where we just saw these kids kind of in an abandoned wasteland, and a new threat to them popped up in literally the last 2 pages. And by seeing an ominous figure lurking in the darkness of the cover, we know that that's going to pick up and we're going to see the true colors of the kids and maybe if the world is not as lonely as they thought it might be. Alright, next up, we've got Marauders number 1. I also think we're going to see the X-Force or X-Factor annual on this list. Some other stuff that was supposed to come out last week to come with the new X-Men title, but didn't. So we get a new Marauders team, where we're figuring out what they're gonna do, as long as they are continuing to hop around the world and get mutants. Monkey Meat number 4 from Image is coming out. This series finds a new way to become more ridiculous book by book. So much like I lean in and am intrigued by each chapter of Silver Coin, in terms of how it threads together, Monkey Meat becomes that book that finds a way to make me laugh at what is happening, but also be like, oh damn, in the universe that gets sewn together. Monkey Prince number 3, this is a good chance this might be the last one for me. That we talked about this book at length on Shop Talk about a month ago, and we were all confused over whether or not we liked it and if it's going to pay off, but I think we're all leaning in the direction of, like, we don't want a Batman story. We wanted to learn about Monkey Prince, but dun 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 dun. We got Moon Knight number 10. We are dealing with Moon Knight, like, coming out of prison and reestablishing himself from the Devil's Reign event. That we saw a couple of big revelations in issue number 9. So we're gonna see what the Fist of Khonshu is doing now that he's being attacked by multiple angles. From Image, we've got New Masters number 3. I have enjoyed this series so far. This is, right, Nigerian author and artist telling, a kind of sci-fi Afrofuturist heist tale that it's been pretty enjoyable, and I think we're about to get some action pop off in issue number 3. Hands down, the book that I am the most excited about this week is Nottingham number 6. You may have seen us on Shop Talk where we talked with David Hazan, the author. I've read 6, 7, and 8 so far from Mad Cave and the Free Comic Book Day book, and this series has found a way to become even more insane. If you missed the first arc, you should definitely pick it up because just know it's like dark Robin Hood. That's a very simple, oversimplification of it, but that gets you what you need to jump into issue number 6. You should definitely pick up the trade as well, because it's real good. I'm picking up the Facsimile Spectacular Spider-Man number 1. I don't know why. Radiant Red number 2. I thought the first one was good enough that everything compared to Supermassive that has come out in this universe has been pretty decent. She-Hulk number 3. We get to see how the Jack of Hearts is going to be used in this title. I like how the Jack of Hearts is being used in piece by piece in the Silver Surfer book. So I want to how things play out in this book now that Jen is kind of helping him kind of remember what happened to him. Next we get the debut of Spider-Punk. We get Anarchy in the Spider-Verse. I guess it's not the debut. It's not the true first appearance. He's existed other places, but this is his first solo series. I'm hella excited. Strange number 2 is coming. I thought number 1 was okay. We'll see how long I ride along on this series. I'll give it the 3-issue test. Next, we get the Thing number 6. This is the... I don't know if it's just the end of the arc or if this was just a 6-issue mini, but I'm probably exiting after this one just because... it's no dog on Walter Mosley. I think I should like the Thing. I don't know enough about the Thing to like the Thing. Now we get a pile of X-Men books. We get X-Force 27, X-Force Annual number 1, an X-Men Red that I am picking up way too many copies of the cover, where now we can see the galactic influence of the X-Men. So I'm excited to see how everything kind of ties together in this new X-Men universe after, right, the insanity of Inferno and everything that had happened in the lives and deaths of Wolverine, that we started to see seed sown in the book that came out last week. So we'll see if I'm still crazy in love with X-Men. What do you think? As always, I'm excited to know. Let me know over here if you're hanging out in the premiere chat what your thoughts are on my pull list. Let me know if there's anything I'm missing. But regardless of if you're here now or on the rewind, comment to get in on the poser pile. You're definitely going to get a Nottingham. You're probably going to get a Spider-Punk. And then we'll see who else, what else I grabbed this week. Because, you know, we're back to a bigger number of books, a good, decent number of things that I'm excited about this week. So it should be a pretty good pile of books that you'll want to comment on, and then find out on Thursday night whether or not you win. Rest of the week, I've got some huge slab unboxings coming out, and I think 1 or 2 mystery boxes that I pulled into, but I don't remember. So hopefully, I'm dealing with a celebrated hungover. Go Jayhawks. Hopefully they won. If not, congratulations, North Carolina and you Tar Heels fans. But as always, y'all, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one.
Hey, little girl, did you want to know a secret?
I got 5 on it. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.